Hey guys, it's Becky. Welcome back to my channel. I have a fun video for you guys. I think it's fun. I'm kind of excited about it. With everything that's been going on, we have been in our house a lot more than usual. I never stay at home like ever. So for me to stay home even one day, much less days and days on end, is definitely a new challenge that I am working through. But I figure while I'm here at home, our school year is winding down one way or the other, and I figure now is a good time to go ahead and get started with maybe getting rid of some things, selling some things, and starting on the deep cleaning process. So I thought I would take you guys along with me to start cleaning this homeschool room. Obviously, it's not gonna be done today because it definitely takes me a few weeks to get through it all, but I thought I would start it today and share with you guys kind of how I start out cleaning out our homeschool room, organizing it, decluttering, and all that good stuff. Today's video is in partnership with EveryPlate, which is a very affordable meal subscription delivery service, which now more than ever is really a great convenience to have. If you guys are having trouble finding certain groceries like we are, or you're running out of meal ideas because you're eating every meal at home, EveryPlate is a great option, and I have an amazing coupon code for you guys to get some really inexpensive meals delivered right to your door. So stay tuned a little bit later in the video to hear more about EveryPlate. So all you guys have missed is I took the poster down that was hanging up above this bookcase over here on top of Bean's cage because we're going to be doing US geography next year again. So I wanted to have it a little bit closer. And one thing I want to show you about this map, it's actually really neat. This is a Dollar Tree map that you can usually find pretty easily. I bought 2 of them. And so the one on the bottom is the full map. And then the other one I cut into pieces, laminated them, and put Velcro on the back. So when we start our geography unit, we can take all of the pieces off. And then every time we're studying a different state, we can actually Velcro it on top of the big map on the bottom. So that's just a really fun way to make geography a little bit more interactive. And for only $2 for the maps, and then the laminating. So I already have a laminating machine, so for me it wasn't really any extra cost, but I just think it's really fun and kind of neat. I do wish it was a little bit easier to reach because Bean is in the way, but it is what it is. So all that you've missed is moving that map. I had to patch some holes and I repainted them, which is why it still is wet right there. And I pulled out all of this and cleaned behind it, so vacuumed, mopped, wiped down the walls and the baseboards. Same thing behind this bookcase and this bookcase. I didn't show that just because it's really hard because these cabinets are really heavy and I can't pull them out very far. So you wouldn't have really been able to see much anyways. That's all you missed. So now behind the bookcases is clean. The walls, the ceiling, the baseboards, the floor. I just have to now take everything out, reorganize, and kind of get rid of some stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do next. this side is done, and my main goal was to clear off everything on the top. There is definitely room to grow there, and I also left some room to grow here up with some of the activity books because Easter's coming and there's going to be some more books that we're going to be adding in this room, so I had to make sure we had room for that. Everything pretty much stayed the same, it's just everything moved over one, so that way the coloring books and activity books are here, drawing things here, hair supplies, some Christmas ornaments, my youngest daughter's markers, and our gel pens. And then down here we just have regular supplies, so glitter and paint. We have floof and kinetic sand and all that stuff in that one. We have craft kits in this one, jewelry and beads in that one, and craft supplies in that one, stamps and stencils. And then at the top, as you saw, we have all of our activity books. So a lot of you guys have asked to see some of our Klutz books. So pretty much everything is here that is still usable. We have the Twisted Critters, we have twirled paper, neon chalk lettering, make your own mini erasers, make your own mini pinatas, sun catchers, eraser sweet treats, the cootie catcher book, those are all Klutz. We also have the Klutz watercolor dreams, mini bake shop, grocery store, book of knots. We have fingerprint, doodle things. Is this one Klutz? Yeah, this is one of the older ones, the doodle wire book. We have grow your own crystal jewelry, make your own clay charms, and then my oldest daughter has some up in her room. I'll go show you in just a minute. And then we have a coloring book one that's from Klutz. I think that's pretty much all we have right now. And then of course there are some in my youngest daughter's Easter basket, which you would have seen already if you watched my Easter basket video. If you haven't, I'll link it for you in the description box. But everything here is nice and clean, dusted, organized, and room to grow, which is super important when organizing. So the rest of our Klutz collection is upstairs in my oldest daughter's desk. These are ones that were specifically hers that she wanted to keep separate from the ones in the homeschool room. So she has the punch yarn pillow, stitch and style pouches, the backyard backpack charms, stick-on patches, mini animals, pom-pom kitties, and the mini treats. So most of these are sewing kits, and since she's really the one that's into that the most right now, she is keeping these upstairs with her own stuff in her desk. This one I'm not planning on changing a whole lot. This is our homeschool bookcase, so we're still going to be using and keeping and using a lot of these things. There may be a few things I get rid of. I may combine some things here in the science cubby, maybe over here. So let me just show you really quickly how it turns out. It's all done. Everything has been taken out and cleaned. I got rid of a few things that I'm going to try to sell, and everything else we're going to keep. The main difference I feel like that made it look better in my opinion is these two cubby holes that are both science things. I'm using these big Samsil mega totes that I talked about before. All of our science materials fit in there. So anything for my youngest daughter's science curriculum and just anything in general that I have that's science related, they both fit in these two totes. And then we just have some solar system puzzles and a flower press. I put all of the flashcard type games in this. It used to be my bathroom. I cleaned it out and they slide out. So we have all of our flashcards and some other games and stuff from Mindware. And then I also got rid of quite a few of our geography things just because we weren't using them. There were some puzzles and things. So this is all geography games, puzzles, bingo, another geography game, and then some geography based cards back there from Mindware. I do have this cubby, which I think this may be time to get rid of this pretty soon because my youngest is getting a little too old for it. And then we just have some miscellaneous logic games, pattern games, and things like that. Have the math cubbies here. I have two of them. Pretty soon we won't need these things, but for now I'm going to keep them, and then some other math games back here. And then our learning cash register and kind of a whack-a-mole math type game is in there. And then the same thing I talked about in the other bookcase, we definitely have some room to grow here. And the top is all cleared off, so if I absolutely had to, I could put some bins of things up there. If I did, I would probably get some more of these Samsil totes, so at least they are not terribly distracting, and they have a lid, so it's going to keep dust out and keep them more contained. But for now, everything's cleaned off. I still have our posters up there, still have our Dollar Tree globe up there, just kind of for decoration. But that's what I got done. It really only took me a couple hours to get both bookcases done, and that included pulling them out, cleaning behind them, pulling Bean out, cleaning behind her, and moving the map. So Time to take a break and make lunch. That's one thing I've been struggling with lately since I've been eating at home for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which is not typical for us, is what I'm going to make for all of those 3 meals. That's been a little bit of a challenge, so I'm really excited today to have partnered with EveryPlate and to share them with you guys. EveryPlate is an affordable meal delivery subscription service that does all of the meal planning, shopping, and prepping for you. So in a situation like this where I'm either running out of recipe ideas or I'm having trouble finding the ingredients I need at the grocery store, this has been a perfect thing to add to our day. And plus, and just on a normal time when things are normal in the world, it's still really nice to have something like EveryPlate to help you cut down on time you spend planning, shopping, and cooking. So they do all of the meal planning, prepping, and shopping for me and only send me the amount of ingredients that I need. So I'm not buying ingredients that I don't need that go to waste. Today for lunch, I'm making the fully loaded black bean quesadillas, which I really love because first of all, I love black beans, and second of all, our grocery store was completely out of meat. Like, we went to several grocery stores and they had no meat, but we have plenty of black beans on hand. So this is something I can definitely replicate in the future. But it was really nice to have the idea from EveryPlate with the ingredients that I need and the recipe to follow. Good. So I have a coupon code for you guys in the description box where you get 3 weeks of meals from EveryPlate for only $2.99 each. And like I said, it's so convenient to have the meal plan, the shopping, and the prep done for me. It's just a lifesaver because even right now when I'm home all day long, every day, I'm still really busy. I'm working on the girls' homeschool room. I'm helping them with school. I'm doing chores around the house. I'm working on YouTube. So it's really nice to not have to think about a meal if I know that it's being sent from EveryPlate and it's going to have everything I need with the recipe included. So make sure if you're interested in trying out EveryPlate that you use my coupon code and the link in the description box to get 3 weeks of meals for only $2.99 each. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and coming along with me, seeing how I am organizing and cleaning our homeschool room a little bit earlier than planned, just kind of given the situation. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure if you did, you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and check out the link for EveryPlate in the description box, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.